My name's Honorable Engineer, Prince Engineer George Nnana Kalu. I've been a former Commissioner of Works and Transport under the UK administration. I've been a former Commissioner in Asapadek, Pioneer Commissioner in Asapadek under TA Orji's administration. Currently, I'm the chairman of Club 17 PC Initiative, which is an NGO set up to cater for the interests of the southeastern region. Well, it might interest you to know that the economy of Nigeria, as it was inherited by President Tinubu, we were in shambles. We were facing economic collapse, even with the heavy weight of subsidy, which was not sustainable. He took the right decision, which has really helped in turning around, transforming the economy. From that subsidy removal, whatever gains that Nigeria got out of that subsidy removal, aside the pains of having to pay higher price for fuel, but that price is within the international market price range. Nigeria now is a net exporter of locally refined fuel. Our moribund refineries are coming back on stream, and even at the price that we have now, you see sometimes if the exchange rate goes in favor of naira, the price will come down. If it goes high, the price will. So it's the market forces that are in play. Then, other than that, he has done a lot of restructuring, trying ease of doing business in the country. He is trying to restructure even the geopolitical zones in their areas of needs. They're culminating even in the Southeast Development Commission being put in place, like other geopolitical development commissions that were also put in place by him. Now, the trickle-down effect of this subsidy removal is that every arm of government, federal, state, and local, have had a shot in the arm in terms of increase in the allocation that goes to these various arms of government. And it has helped the governments, both the state governments, who inherited unpaid backlog of unpaid salaries, pension, to go through and wipe out all this, and also embark on infrastructural development, which is very crucial in the economic revival that we are looking at. Because without good roads, without electricity, how is the economy going to thrive? So you have to credit this economic policy. Then the politics of inclusivity, which the Southeast has been excluded from. We didn't vote for Tinubu, but he didn't punish us. Rather, he wants us to be part of his plan. He wants us to figure in his own plans. Both the Southeast Development Commission, even this rail lines that were, and with someone like the Deputy Speaker playing his own role, trying to attract several things, employment and all that, there has been some form of bridging of that gap of the era of our former president, which was obviously skewed against the Southeast. So he has done well, but there is still a lot of work to be done. This is not the time to go and start changing captain of a ship if he has a direction he's leading the country towards. This is a time to consolidate on the gains of his transformational agenda, which is in place as of now. Yeah, most people would not even imagine his recent trip to Brazil, where they signed a PASA for there be direct flight from Nigeria to Brazil. You know what people go through, even in Africa, for traveling to Brazil, you have to go to Ethiopia from there, another 22 hours, you go to Dubai, now you can fly from Nigeria direct to Brazil. These are things that is diplomatic surgeons are bringing into, and that in the whole world now, people are looking for those they can partner with economically, because America is no longer an easy way to do business as it used to be. So you need to be more proactive, where you can reach out and do most of your plans, where you can attract even investors to come into Nigeria and invest in Nigeria to create the ever necessary employment. We have a lot of teeming population, then we still need to do more by way of agriculture, because any nation that cannot feed themselves, you see, they are cutting for danger. So both the agriculture, the high tech, that's hopes that we can be able to do things here in Nigeria instead of always looking at elsewhere. So I think the good days are still ahead, you know, as far as the track record of the president. Well, I think it's just the bread and butter aspect of it. If it's under Tinubu, we got to 70,000 per minimum wage. Let's take it from there. And you are now seeing some governors, even going up to 104,000, like Imo State. And everybody is even going to 90,000 or minimum wage. That means somebody somewhere is benefiting. Now, the problem we have is cost of adjustment. That is, to meet up with your daily needs, you must adjust. In any structural adjustment program, there must be adjustment. You might adjust in consumption to be able to meet up your budget. These days, people don't drive their vehicles anymore. They probably go on public transport. Even these days, with the current electric regulatory measures in ground, people are turning off their deep freezers and all that. When they come back, they will turn it on. These are adjustments. Those who are abroad are already adjusting to that. That means we have been enjoying unnecessary privileges even in the past without knowing that in this day and age, everybody is counting on adjusting. So now, the other level of people who are even below the minimum wage, those are the ones we are talking about. There must be efforts, concerted efforts made both by state governments, the federal government, and the local government to reach out to those people, both in terms of health care, things that can succumb their survival, because they are also part of Nigeria. So when you have such economic policy we are going to, there must be a cushioning effect from the government, one way or the other. And you can see it even with the scholarship that students are enjoying under the Tinubu administration. You can see it in so many other areas. It doesn't have to just be giving people food to eat. There are so many other ways, even of recent. This dialysis, cost of dialysis was sliced down by the administration of Tinubu's administration. So it's not going to be left to the federal government alone. The state government should also toe the same line. They are getting so much money. Everything doesn't have to end up on infrastructure. The other aspect is to retrain our people to get more meaningful employment area that they can key into. So from all indications, things are difficult. Some people are not even eating the proverbial 3 square meal. Some are eating 2, some are eating 1, but it's part of the adjustment. But I said the safety net, there must be safety nets provided by governments to enable some of these ones who are even lower down this minimum wage ladder to be able to make it in life. I think the deputy speaker is a rising star from the east. Especially is an enigma because the intellectual capacity he has brought into governance that have given him the opportunity to display what he's made of, even from the international level, speaks volumes about him. But he has a passion to reintegrate the Southeast into the mainstream of Nigerian politics. And so far, from what I've seen, he has succeeded, not just by that Southeast Development Commission, not by also appointments, not by even his immediate constituency. He has succeeded in attracting projects to his constituency, immediate constituency. But the position he's holding is larger than his immediate constituency. So it's hard to reach out to even attract more to other southeastern, because if he could be able to attract a federal institution in Imo State, yes, and attract one in Item, and also one in Bende, and also he's talking out loud about the this Nigerian languages, instead of Nigerian languages to be converted. So many things that is, including the airports project that is ongoing in Abia State. His fingerprints are all over the place. Now, I think he has done well, even as an ambassador from this state, from here Southeast, but he needs to deepen. Most of this is not processed. He needs to deepen it, more practicalize it, bring it to the grassroots, to the ground, not just on the level of Abuja frame of mind. He needs to be more visible, because very soon the politicking will kick off. And politics is a grassroots issue. Yes, you need your contacts at the highest level, but you must be sellable, or you must have been sold very well to the grassroots. He has done well in this package of this wallet size, this thing, and most of it was not handled well. But his intent, what was his intention? It's part of palliative, to help those who are in need. For people to be able to get up to 20,000 naira at one installment, it went a long way in alleviating. But the management side of it, how it was pushed through, is another matter altogether. So I have the utmost respect and appreciation for his introduction into the Nigerian political sphere, and he has done very well. Very much. You know, my own vision of politics is developmental oriented. Any politics that cannot attract development is no politics. You must leave something behind. It's not just about yourself or your remunerations and what have you. You have to attract something to your people. Ibe, Right Honorable Ibe also has gone there. He has been there 2 years, and even his presence have not been felt in Ohafia, his own place, Douglas of Abriba and Douglas of Aruchu. In fact, who are we going to compare Ibe Osonwa with? Are we going to compare with what Bende is enjoying? Federal Constitution? No, Ibe Osonwa actually has not arrived. Now, for lack of any expression, you have someone, a young man. I believe in allowing young people to go and represent us, especially when they are cutting their teeth very well in this art of politics. And somebody who's smart. For someone like Nnana Kalu to come into the fray, he's not yet started politicking, but he wants to. His people's condition is closer to his heart. He has been able to attract 7 solar lights projects between Aruchukwu and Ohafia Federal Constituency. He did Ebem, he did Aruchukwu, he did Amegbu, which is his own village, Amegbu and Elu. He has finished. Most of the projects do not take up to 2 weeks for completion. He has finished Abriba, and now there's an award letter out for Ihechiowa, Ututu, and Isu. And by God's grace, he will still cover Akano and Asaga. He will still cover Agboro. He will still cover Aba. The way he's going, coupled with other ancillary things he's doing, he's a rising star as far as that federal constituency is concerned. For want of words, he's a hurricane in the making, political hurricane. I'm not even going to venture to say whether comparing with Ibe or someone, because Ibe is there. He is not there. But he's doing things which people are seeing in the eyes. He's even organizing a youth summit on behalf of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu in Ohafia very soon. So he's even galvanizing our people in our federal to go and register to vote, which is what it should be trending now. It should involve everybody, whether you are a governor. It's not even politics of which party you are in. All of these office holders, all of them should be part of it. We should be strategizing and doing things that will help our region, so that we'll be able to at least achieve that intention of our Right Honorable Benjamin to play the politics in the center. Politics is a game of number. Our people might not know it. Not just agitating for IPOB or whatever. Any agitation that is not anchored on number. Our voter card is our number. And that is what we can agitate with. And once that vote is casted in that number, that is what you negotiate with. So we should change our narrative about why our people are reluctant to register to vote, or we go and get registered, and convince them more. We should make it a point of this to tell whoever is still doubted to go and register. That is what I have in terms of even him coming on board to preach his own tent, to encourage people to register.
Okay.
Well, I don't think one party system is an ideal democratic approach. No. In any robust democracy, there should be there should be option to choose from. And secondly, problem we have in Nigeria, there's no philosophy backing some of these our political, so everybody just swing from one to the other based on their own permutation of whether they will succeed here or there. The basic principles that underlies it are actually not there. That's why you see different fellows jumping into, and they will always have their issues and crises and so on and so forth. But we should not also have parties that are not on ground. Our system should be such that even if it's 2 to 4 parties, it's not tribally based. It should cut across the whole nation. It should have membership across the whole nation so that people will not tribalize party. People should have option.